Hello and welcome everybody. Today we'll be looking at this beautiful scent by Cartier. It's called L'Envol and it's a 50 ml eau de toilette. So this is the eau de toilette concentration. There's also an eau de parfum that came out first, and there's an parfum concentration that's, I think, not very common. And the sad part is this series of scents by Cartier has been discontinued. So you no longer will be able to buy this from a Cartier store unless they still have stock of old bottles, and I could not find the eau de parfum sold by any retailer anymore. So you have to go to private sellers, or maybe find some perfumeries that still have stock of these scents. They used to be on discounters for good prices, but not anymore. And yeah, what else can I tell you about the scent? The scent was created in 2017, the eau de toilette version. I think the eau de parfum version came 1 year before, in 2016. And this scent is created by Mathilde Laurent, who is the in-house perfumer, or was the in-house perfumer at the time. And this and she is, by the way, someone I respect hugely, because she was responsible for 2 of the first Aqua Allegoria scents, the names being Pamplemousse, the grapefruit scent, and also Erba Fresca. So those 2 are both Mathilde Laurent creations. This is how it ships. So there's a little protective plastic cap so that it doesn't get sprayed, right? This prevents it from being sprayed. Because it doesn't have a cap, so this doesn't have a traditional cap mechanism. You have this spinny, kind of like a crown of a watch thing, because Cartier makes watches. It almost seems like it's semi-spring loaded, that you twist on and off to reveal the sprayer. And the bottle has a very heavy glass base. It says just L'Envol, Cartier, and I don't know what this comes from. Oh yeah, so I'm stupid. L'Envol de Cartier, so that's the full name. So it's L'Envol of Cartier or by Cartier. And yeah, I've never tried the eau de parfum, and this eau de toilette, of course, should be a little bit lighter. And I've been very curious about the scent, because why has it been discontinued? Why is such a scent that Cartier, a huge house, has made 3 versions of it, 3 concentrations. Why has it been discontinued so quickly? So if it was first released in 2016 in the eau de parfum concentration, it didn't even make it a decade before it just got axed. That must mean it hasn't sold very, very well. But why? Let me find out, at least for myself, what I think by smelling the EDT that I managed to find. And if I like it, I may look for the eau de parfum as well. And first impressions is, I like it. This is nice. But I think I'm starting to get why, because it has a certain old school feel to it, to be honest. But in a really nice way. So there's a certain soapiness to it. It feels like liquid hand soap. So if you have not, to me, it's not a soap bar. This is like the liquid. It's very aromatic. There's something green aromatic in here, something citrusy, and something sweet. Oh, the green aromatic part is beautiful in here. This is what I really like. Because otherwise it would be just a simple sweet citrus scent, with also, I think, some musks in the base. And but there's this green aromatic part that really makes this beautiful. So let me look at the notes real quick. The notes are citric notes, honey, and guaiac wood. Okay, so there's something woody in here as well. It's not immediately apparent in the top notes, but it's, I'm sure it's gonna come out soon. And guaiac wood, by the way, I've smelled a few times in a different couple of perfumes. To me, guaiac wood often provides a sweet, deep woodiness, but also sometimes can be a touch smoky. There's got to be something green and aromatic in here, because I totally smell something like that. And it's awesome. And the honey, yep, there's some honey in here, but this honey has an interesting texture. It's almost like the idea of honey rather than actual honey. And there's some floral notes in here as well. I think this is like a very floral honey here. But this is so pretty. I mean, it's totally unisex. So fresh. I need to find out what that aromatic part is. Let me know if you know what type of aromatics are in here, because I can't tell right now. This might be some... Damn. I don't know for sure. It's something green, something like herbal almost, but very aromatic. Very refreshing. This is so nice. I can't believe it. Why did they have to get rid of this? Why did nobody buy this? And the bottle is nice too. I think. Is this not a good looking bottle? It feels very nice as well. It feels very weighty. By the way, this is just 50 mils, and I think it will last me a good time. I need to explore more Cartier. I think Cartier has become slightly underrated nowadays. People don't talk about it. It's a huge house, and people like the watches. People do love the watches, but they don't talk about the perfume a lot, I think. No, definitely you need to get your nose on this, because this combination of a huge citrus with this honeyed sweetness and this green aromatics, it just works. And there's this woody base that just provides something more masculine. There's some florals in here too. So it plays with this floral, woody, sweet thing, but also in a fresh way. I assume the eau de parfum is less fresh. And it's got this kind of accompanying soapiness. It does smell like a very, very nice pumping, like pump soap. Like I said, it's not a soap bar to me. This is the fluid soap, liquid soap. Maybe that's also the texture I'm getting, because there has somewhat of a honey texture, but like I said, this honey doesn't feel cloying. Sometimes honey can be a lot. Sometimes honey can be animalic. Sometimes honey can be very dense and pungent. This is not that kind of honey. I've never smelled something like this before. It's very unique. Very, very unique. Awesome work by Mathilde Laurent. I'm super impressed. Yeah. So I think I get why it's been discontinued. I think I get why it's not been very popular. But I also think people are just blind, and maybe they will look back at this and think, why didn't we get this back in the day? So if that sounds at all interesting to you, something honey, citrus, woody, soapy, fresh and clean, by one of the great perfumers of fresh scents. Mathilde Laurent knows how to handle freshness. She knows how to handle aromatics and citruses. Try this out. This has some fruitiness as well, I think. Yeah. This really smells almost like like an orchard. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. This is the vibe that I'm getting, like a blooming orchard, like fruit trees around. This is the vibe I'm getting. Bees buzzing around, green lushness, florals, woodiness, like of the trees. And that's the type of picture. A blooming orchard in late spring. Yeah. Impressed. Glad I picked this one up. If you can still find it, try to get it. I think you won't regret it. All right. Thank you for watching. We will see each other in the next video, and have a great day.